Welcome once again to Dina James Vlogs. This is volume 8, and 8 is late. 8 is significantly late. 8 is several months late, by the way. The last one of these I did, I checked, it was in April. And so, yeah, I've been a little busy over the summer. We've had family visiting, my poor little ill cat, which I will tell you about here in a minute. But yeah, so anyway, volume 8, which is late. I made a rhyme. Go me. What do I have for you in this edition today? Today we have, oh yes, well there was a vlog before this one, but I didn't post it because it was a rant, and I really don't think that was something that I should have posted. So I didn't, obviously, but I did do one. It was over book banning and book burning and various people really annoying me, and you don't need to hear me rant on a topic like that for it was several minutes long, and I didn't post it, needless to say, which I already said that, so therefore it's not needless. Anyway, yes, it's late. I know I'm always doing these late, but and I'm okay. I'm pretty good today, don't you think? Don't answer that. Anyway, what do I have for you today? Today, I am vlogging about a new release, the Mammoth Book of Vampire Romance 2, also known as Love Bites in the UK, comes out on Tuesday the 22nd, and this features my story, short story, Deliver Us from Evil, and it introduces Marcos, who is a naughty, well, he's a naughty little boy, so to speak. He's not little, of course, and he's not a boy, obviously, but he's been a little naughty, which is, the way we like him, and he has to deal with that. And it was fun to write. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I enjoy writing it. But that comes out on Tuesday, September 22nd, here next week, and I'm really looking forward to that. As I've said before, it's always a thrill to see your writing in print, and I don't think I will ever get over that. It is quite the feeling. So yeah, that's Marcos, and he's coming out next week. My poor little ill cat, which I've told you about, if you're following my Twitter, you'll know that my little cat Jinx, she is 6 years old, has been diagnosed with chronic renal failure, which is, it's a manageable thing, and some cats live for quite some time with it. We're having a little trouble figuring out Jinx's medications and her, her schedule and all that. But so far she's over this latest crisis, which this weekend she got really sick and stopped eating, and I had to take her in, and so yeah, she's doing better, she's doing well, and I'm really pleased with her progress, and hopefully we can keep her on the level. Whether or not we can do that remains to be seen. I mean, she has chronic kidney failure, so she is ill, and she's going to be ill for quite some time, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see how we can manage this. So, that's Jinx. She's doing very well, as well as can be expected in her condition. So, I've been dealing with that most of the summer. Like I said, we had some company. We had family come a couple of times, and so we've had a busy summer. Jinx, on top of that, really kind of kept me from vlogging and, working as much as I should be. But I have managed to get some work done, which is good. Speaking of work, a lot of people have been asking about the Eternal Kiss short story, All Wounds. It is a novel. The completed manuscript is with my editor. Yeah, I'm getting audited. Is with my editor at the moment, and the official word is that it's being tinkered and made perfect before it goes on submission, but it will go out. It's definitely going out. It will eventually be a book of its own. I can't tell you when. That's the latest news I have. If I get more, I'll let you know as soon as I know. Oh, what else? God, I'm having so much trouble tonight. Anyway, the new website is in production. It's 98% finished. We're having some connection issues. We're having some CSS issues. We're having some hosting changes. It's mostly just techie stuff now. The actual website is finished. The pages are there, the layout is there, everything is finished. It's just the techie things now, which I suck at techie, by the way, in case you don't know that. So I have a webmistress who's doing this for me, and she's phenomenal. So we're just working out the kinks. We want it to be as, as perfect as we can make it before we launch it, so we don't have to debug too much when it's launched. It should be, I mean, it's there. It's almost there. So I'm thinking within the next couple of weeks, I hope. We're working on it. We're working hard. It's not like we've forgotten about it, but it is there. It's just techie stuff right now. Stuff that I can't explain and don't understand. So I'm let my webmistress handle that. That's what she does, because she's awesome at it. Thank you, B, very much for that, for all your hard work. It's going to be great when it launches, and I'm really, really grateful. So, that's oh yes, DragonCon was a couple of weekends ago, and I am still in mourning about missing DragonCon. For those of you who don't know what DragonCon is, it's a phenomenal party. It's a 4-day Labor Day weekend convention, multimedia. It's one of the largest in the country, if not the largest. I'm not sure if it's still bigger than Comic-Con in San Diego or not. Either way, DragonCon rocks, and I missed it this year. I am hoping to go next year, but we'll see. A year is a long time, and a lot of things happen, so we'll see. But I am looking forward to it. I really want to go, and I will book a room just in case I go, because I really want to. I missed it this year, obviously, and I'm still in mourning. So anyway, I don't know why I thought to mention that, but I did. Also, on Twitter, we're having, me and a few other people are playing what I termed diet game, with the little hashtag. Don't forget the hashtag there. So what that is, basically, you can see what it is on my blog, but more or less, it is where a bunch of us basically get together and we have a goal. December 3rd is the cutoff date. That's our goal date. We all have different goals, and we all have different ways of doing it. It's not a diet. It's not a program. We're not all joining South Beach, or we're not all joining Weight Watchers or anything like that. What we're doing is basically losing weight our way, or losing pounds, or losing inches, or losing however you want, whatever your goal is. You can join us on Twitter and play diet game. There's a few of us at the moment, and anybody's welcome to join. I mean, I know NaNoWriMo's coming up, and I'll talk about that next month. And so this is kind of a similar thing. So that, it's a goal, it's a game, it's diet game. And yes, I know, I don't want to hear anything about, well, Dina, you're fine, you don't need to lose weight. My pants are too tight, okay? If I can't fit into my pants, I'm going to have an issue, and I am not buying a bigger size. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm vain. I will not do that. If I can't buy my same size, I'm not buying new jeans. I will go on a diet and lose weight first. I have put on, I did go to DragonCon last year, and I have put on about 10 pounds since then, so I'm not happy with that, and I'd like it to go away, hence diet game. So that's what we're playing on Twitter. And I think, according to my little notes here, that's about all that I have to talk about. Come play diet game with us on Twitter. Jinx is doing great. Marcos is coming out. New website's coming out. All Wounds should be a novel here at some point, like I said. And that's pretty much it. That's all I've got for you. I know I should have more for you because it was such a long summer and I haven't updated in a while, and I'm probably have more for you, but this is all that I have on my little note cheat sheet pad thingy. So if you've got questions, email me, because you know how to do that. That's about it. Okay, thanks, bye, have a good night.